Good morning. I was hurrying up trying to scarf down a muffin. I didn't quite get to it. Last several times I started live, it's like I grab something to eat on. Right before I come on, I'm chewing on it while y'all coming in, or while I just come in. I'm like, something to eat on. Right before I come on, I'm chewing on it while y'all come. I had to turn the YouTube side off. I went in there so I could pin the message to the top, and you got to do that through YouTube. You can't do that through the StreamYard side. It's Tuesday morning. I'm looking out my window. It's a dreary looking day here in South Mississippi. A dreary looking day, but I'm looking out there and I got some zinnias that had just come up. I had a big zinnia patch out the window last year, and but they had some, just come up because zinnias do that. They're very prolific, and there's just all kind of butterflies. Well, last year I took some of the seeds, cut the heads off of them, saved them, and out in the front of the house I made another big bed of zinnias, and they start off rough because it was so hot and dry, no rain, no extreme heat, and I didn't think they was going to make it. But eventually, after a couple of months, we finally started getting a little rain, and they're coming on, So it's just a big old. I think I overseeded it, to be honest with you, but there's just butterflies everywhere. Butterflies. I love to watch the butterflies. I don't know why. They just something special about a butterfly. And we also got some lantana. And those of you that plant lantana, you know what I'm talking about. Lantana is very good for the butterflies. But we had 3 plants, and we got them from somewhere. I can't remember if we got them from our grandmother years ago, whatever. We just kind of move them from house to house that we've been in. But they're pretty. Apparently, you can't kill them because if you could kill something, I can do it. I'm a plant destroyer on most things, but these just keep coming back every year. And this year they are just showing out. The lantana, they're just humongous, and it just looks like they're alive with all the butterflies and the bees and everything around them. It's pretty interesting, pretty cool, to be honest with you. Anyway, I do like the butterflies. I thought about doing it this year, but I just didn't do it because I just couldn't pull the trigger on it. Taking like the zinnia seeds, because they just come up pretty good, and just scatter them throughout my vegetable garden, and just so I'd have a lot of color in there. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm been putting off getting my garden back in shape, but I'm going to do it eventually. Let me tell y'all what I done yesterday. I'm getting soft or something. I'm getting old, soft, or I don't know what it is. I raised some chickens. Some of y'all have seen them off and on, I'm sure, and raised them, just from a couple of days old. Didn't know what they were. My father-in-law had given them to me because he didn't want them. There was 9 of them, and raised them up. And it turned out that there was 5 roosters in the bunch. Well, one of the roosters, I don't know what happened. I don't know if the other ones got him or whatever. Anyway, it killed him. So, that's been a couple months ago. That's fine. Dig a hole, bury. But I still had 4 roosters and 4 hens. Well, I kept 1 rooster and the 4 hens. And I had 3 other roosters I had to do something with. Well, I kept saying, I'll process them. I'll put them in the freezer, whatever. And the more I thought about it, I was like, well, somebody may want them. So I'd call around. I'd put it out there, put the vibes out, putting the vibes out. You know what I'm talking about? Just, the vibes and putting it out there. And nobody wants roosters. I mean, they're young. I don't even think they started crowing yet. I hadn't heard them crow, but they got to be 5 or 6 months old though by now. I figured they'd be crowing, but I had to do something with them. So I wound up yesterday. I took one of them, and I didn't have much time, but I wanted to go ahead and get some of it done because I got to use my cage. I'm going to use the cage that my little tractor thing that I built. I'm going to use it, and I'm going to reinforce it with some smaller wire, and use it as my grow out cage for my rabbits because they're getting bigger, and I need a cage to separate them from their mother, and let them grow out. So I was just going to use that because it's big enough and it does all kind of stuff. Anywho, I had to take one of them yesterday, and I felt bad. I did. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've never felt bad on that kind of stuff. It's just part of life to me. That's what I grew up doing. I never had an issue with it. Once the dispatch is done, I'm fine. Dispatch them, boom, they're gone. Skin them out, clean them out, all that. I can do that. I've done a zillion animals, deer, doves, rabbit, turkey, fish. I don't know what all. I mean, all kind of stuff. Used to do some trapping back in the day. So I'm no stranger to that kind of stuff. But it's still kind of, it choked me up a little bit. I'm telling you, I'm getting soft, y'all. I'm getting soft. All right. Now, let me get to the chat. I'm sorry, I bored y'all. Let me back way on up here. Goodness gracious, I'm going to have to go through here quick, y'all. Lazy days ahead. Good morning, Jesse. I just got through watching your mail call video. Another fantastic video, y'all. There is Andrea. Good morning. It's good to see you. Always a pleasure to see Andrea. Annie from down under. And there's Danny Day's Homestead. How are you, Danny? Hey, the rumor is I'm going to get to meet Danny in September. I think Jesse and them are supposed to go pick her up. And Jesse's going to be coming straight up I-59, going to come right past my house. So depending on the day and the time, may get you to stop, and I'll feed you lunch or supper, whatever time of day it is. We'll take care of you. There's always gardening and prep. Hey, Teresa, good to see you. Oh, hey, listen, I like Teresa. She's got a lot of knowledge. What are we talking about? Hey, Jeff, good to see you. Back to country, Texas folks over there. There's Lydia. It's always good to see Lydia. And she's got a beautiful garden. Her setup, they made a new garden setup this year, and it's amazing the change. And I know Lydia probably goes back and thinks and sees old pictures or videos of what it used to be to what it is now. She probably just sits out there. I don't know if you got it or not, Lydia. You need like a garden bench out there where you can just go out there and sit. You're going to want that in a few months. Hey, good morning, Gwen. It's good to see you. I know everybody's just saying hello and hi and good morning. There's Amanda, the Tennessee girl now. There's Crubby. Good to see you, Crubby. Danielle from Homestead Love. Always good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Y'all, do y'all mind if I just hurry on down through here? I'll just look over the bare basics, make sure y'all did. And if you ask me a question, hey, Zadie Mae, you may have to ask it again because I'm going to kind of skip on down through here to get to the thought. A beautiful thunderstorm. They are beautiful, aren't they? Does the weather help? Weather do that? Hmm. Sometimes weather affects us, and I always heard that, but I didn't believe it. But it does. Weather. I don't know if it's the pressure in the atmosphere or whatever. Okay, I'm hurrying through. Hey, Psalm 146. Good to see you. Listening in on my way to the store, where you may already have got to the store, but if you didn't, hello. All right, this thing is Skip. Gwen, be sure you separate male and female grow out rabbits. How old? How old before you have to separate them? I need to know this. This is very pertinent information that I need to know. I'm new to this. I've never done it before. Hey, Stephen, good to see you. Always good to see Mr. Boots and Bounty. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm a big salty one. I have. Yeah, I know. It's okay to have feelings. I had one feeling that I had to keep up with. Now I got two. So my guy heard someone say turkey. Gobble, 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 gobble. Yabba, 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 yabba. Hey there, Music Logic. Good to see you. I know you told me your name, I think, but I'm horrible at remembering stuff. And sometimes I have this barrier for some reason. I have a hard time crossing over. Hey, isn't that? I'm looking forward. There's going to be like 100 different channels there. Libby, I mean, it's going to be awesome. Awesome. I did not see Jennifer come in, but hello, oh, there she is. Hey, Jennifer, good to see you. Good times ahead. Good times. No, it ain't good times ahead. Good times homestead. Good times homestead. I'm getting down. See, I miss people. Hey, Shannon, good to see you. All right, I'm just getting down. I'm done. I'm getting all the way down. There I'm at the bottom, y'all. I'm at the bottom of the chat. Yeah, I know what y'all are saying. Yeah, you at the very bottom. Oh, I don't want to forget Ann. She's come in. Hey, good morning, Andale Homestead. I was going to tell you something. What was I going to tell you? I can't remember. I'll call you about midnight when I remember. Hey, Devin. Y'all, they done a live the other day. He and his brother's like a natural. I mean, he's good looking, dynamic, easy, real easy. He has a way with, words. You know what I'm talking about. Something that I don't have. Getting it across, and I mean, it was. I didn't catch the whole thing, but I caught a good bit of it. And Devin, he's good at it too. He don't think he is. He gets on there and he's like, "What I do?" But I mean, he knows they're very likable people, and they got a good thing going on over there. A great story behind it, but not just that. They're just good, personable people. And anyway, I don't know how I got it. Devin, hey, you're welcome. It's well deserved. And there you are. There's a channel right there. Grab it. Take care of it. I hear you, Teresa. I hear you. Look, today I had somebody ask me about because I post these things on Facebook and the different homesteading groups, because if you don't, nobody knows you own. And if they're like me, they forget and then they see it on Facebook and they say, "Oh, wait a minute, I better get over there. I better get over there. You know, I got to go. I got to go. Got to go." Because I forget. I just do. I got things going on. Everybody's got things going on, but sometimes you just want to sit down. You just want to relax. And somebody said, "Well, you do these twice a week." And I said, "Yeah, I do it twice a week." And the main reason for that is there's a morning group. There's a lot of people that's, likes to get their cup of coffee, likes to, kind of, they've done some of their chores already in the morning. They've already got their day going, and they want to take a little break about 9 o'clock and come in, just sit down and relax and visit for a little bit. And sometimes I have people on, as a guest. And then on Friday evenings is a tough evening too, because it's the weekend. If people are going out or people are doing things that, that's when they. I'm sorry, I thought I heard the door. That's when they're going to try and get it doing. And I do my live on Friday evenings at 4:30, which is the old people crowd at the restaurants. I don't know if you know that or not, but that's when me and Blenda generally go to eat somewhere. If we go up here to the Fish House, and the Fish House is the old people place too. That's where we go. Me and her and all the other old folks, we up there at the Fish House 4 o'clock, so we can get home and Blenda can get in bed by 8 o'clock. So, hey, oh my goodness, you scared me. Got somebody jumped up into the basement, into the green room. I better get her up here. I haven't seen her in a while.
Hi.
Hey, somebody just walked out. Okay. I'm glad y'all keeping up with it. People just come in my house and I never know it. I apologize. I had your little bell click, the notification bell.
Yeah.
And that way, when Amanda had a video out, I could see it. It would come up in my notifications and I could see it. I could click on it. I could say, "Oh, Amanda's got something out." I go over there and watch it. I hadn't seen anything, hadn't heard anything.
Well, I was gone for a while.
Yeah, well, that's what I assumed. The last I seen you was in the process of.
Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah, moving and all that. So, have you got moved yet, or are you still in the process?
Oh no, we're moved.
You moved. See, I hadn't caught up. I had to go back, and I'm like, I gotta move my way up and catch up with you. I just do it right here.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm going live tomorrow. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow.
What time?
We're going to see how it works.
What time? That's very important.
I think it's set for 2 o'clock Central because I'm Eastern now.
Wait, it's 2 o'clock Central? 4 o'clock Eastern?
No. I think it's set for 2 o'clock Central. I think it's 3 o'clock my time.
Okay, I got you. Okay. So you're Eastern time now.
I am.
Let's see here. Yes. Look at all these folks saying hello to you. They missed
everybody.
You too. Nice to see you. Good to see you. And quit hitting old people. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to put that on there.
No doors.
So you finally got moved.
Well, yeah, we're moved into my dad's house. We don't have our house yet. We're still. I've been crazy. My mind's going like a million miles a minute, and trying to get my son in school. He starts this week.
Oh goodness.
Getting us all settled. Trying to get financing to get a house for ourselves. Get our cars registered. Like all sorts of things.
You don't have nothing going on over there, Amanda. I don't know why you don't have plenty of time.
No, our pods are still somewhere. I don't know where they are. They're not in Tennessee yet. That's for sure.
Oh, no.
What's
that's
that?
Not good. I said, oh, no, that's not good.
Well, we put them in pods because we're living at my dad's house. So We don't need 2 houses worth of furniture
right.
and stuff. So
but you
it's
don't
not
know
like
where they are.
No, I think they're still in Chicago.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I've never used a pod in my life.
They don't give you like a tracking number or anything. They just say,
okay,
we're going to take them and eventually they'll be in Tennessee.
The only pod I know is a pea pod. A pea in a pod.
Yeah, Seth's grown up so much. He's got so much more personality now. He's like interacting and everything.
He is. He's more alert.
Oh yeah, he's very active and.
Gwen may tell you where your pod is. The pod people.
Pod people.
I get tickled. Yeah, look at him. He's smiling. Yay! Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he sees himself in there.
No,
we look at each other in the mirror, and so he knows how to like communicate with the.
It's
image.
me. He's smiling because he sees me. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I had when my daughter was a baby, and she started that smiling and stuff, and every night I'd get that big grin. And a preacher I used to know, I went over there and she smiled, and she said that, and he said, "Yeah, look at how she smiled. When she looks at me, she smiles real big, and when she looks at you, she just laughs out loud." And I said, smart aleck.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony Joni.
Hi, good morning.
He's out of his body restraints.
Yeah, exactly. Although I still got to put him in a lot.
Yeah.
I still got to get things done, and he's very needy. He's always got to be with me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you do mean me too, Tony. I know that. I know.
They almost have this. Whoop, this way. They almost have the same hair, guys. Right?
Look at that. Well, are you saying both bald or what?
Yeah. You got kind of reddish hair. He's got kind of reddish hair. He just doesn't have the face scruff.
Hey, bud, you need to get to work on that. Get to work. Look at him. Babies are so fun. They are. I'm just glad
they can't talk back yet.
They can't talk back, but the little guy has a better beard. You're so funny. No, what I was gonna say is the reason I was having the two different lives is one in the morning for the morning people, and then one in the evening for the evening people. Oh, and by the way, Friday evening, my guest is going to be Megan Height from Living the Height Life. If some of y'all may know her.
So speaking of your Friday lives, I've been so upset that I haven't been able to make a single Friday night live because I wanted to see all of your guests that you've had on Friday nights.
I can't.
And I haven't been able to make any of them.
Well, hey, Janet, good to see you. Well, and see, that's one of the reasons that I've done it like that, is because there's some people that can't make it. You know, there's some people can, some people can't.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. I like it.
And I generally only go an hour because I don't want to go too much. You know, most people when they do lives, like if you go on anybody else's live, most of the time they're going to do a couple hours, except for Andale. Andale, she's a 30-minute to an hour lady, which, by the way, she goes right after this at 10 o'clock Central Time. And Danny goes at 11 o'clock. But a lot of people, they'll go 2 hours or longer. A lot of people go hours and hours. But I just don't. I'm not doing that. But I figure if I do an hour in the morning and an hour on the evening, kind of space it out a few days, then maybe people won't get too tired of us, if that makes sense.
Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry about that. I hate that people take advantage.
I did notice that, and there was some kind of you sent me some kind of message, something, and I just said, well, that don't sound like them, so I didn't look at it. So if it was you, I'm sorry, I apologize, but I just didn't think it was. You know, everybody does that. You're famous. I missed something. I missed. You gone?
Yes, sir.
Did you get the? Okay. Be careful. Let me know when you get there and all that.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, my son had to leave. Had to go take care of some stuff. Oh no. Well, I hate that journey along with Shannon. I mentioned your name. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring you down, Danny. No, Danny, she goes on at 11. I'm assuming she's going on at 11. She is, because I think she sent the notification. But everybody, you remember that show? There was a show. Everybody loves Raymond. That's it. Everybody loves Raymond. I think it's Everybody Loves Danny on YouTube. Everybody loves Danny. I take that back. I take it all back, Danny.
Careful what you say.
You have to include all context in comments. Hey, man, what's going on? Hey. I forgot. There's Rebecca, man. I watched your video this morning. It was great. I have stopped right now, but I'm not.
Oh, that's so nice.
The little one needs a walker to play around in.
It is amongst all of our other belongings.
It's in a pod somewhere.
Now that we did bring some stuff, and that stuff is all in the shed, and I haven't gotten to it yet.
When ours was little, we had one of them things that you hooked like in a doorway. You could hook it up on the
yeah,
top.
They don't do those anymore. Those are a safety hazard.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, ours loved them. The little jumpy things. You set them in there.
They still make them, but they don't hang them in the doorways anymore because those would like break and snap and stuff. So they have like their own support systems.
Oh
so
man,
they still have bouncers. They don't hang from doorways anymore.
Hey, ours loved them. My son would take off running, and you know he'd go back and forth.
Yeah.
And he would run, and but you know he was 10 years old. But no, I'm kidding. That's when he was a baby. But he loved it. He would jump. We could put him in there and leave him for hours. We could go to town and come back. He'd still be in there. And she's in her own little world over there.
Yep. I'm cleaning up Spit Up.
Cleaning up Spit Up?
Yeah.
Johnny Jumper. Who said Johnny Jumper? Johnny Jumper. Johnny Jumper. Johnny and Jimmy Jumper. Oh, I didn't know they had a Jimmy Jumper. Yeah, man, they loved them things. That they could jump and run and woo. And ours never broke, which I'm glad.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. It's just been another hospital visit, one of many that we've made down through the years with our knucklehead children.
Well, I hope it doesn't take me 5 months, Jen, because then he won't need the walker. He'll be walking by then.
Hey, if you wait long enough, he'll need a different kind of walker.
All right.
Let's see. Hold on just a second. Let's see. If anyone wants to share this out, it would help us get this under control. This is what he's talking about right there. It has a dot. The difference in the channel name. Our actual count is Creekside Maples. In the hat count, it has a dot beside the blank, the little underscore. That's the only difference. It looks authentic, but it isn't. So the one that's not right has a dot by it, but the one that does have it, anyway, okay. Y'all understand. Let's see. The only difference was that must be the Johnny and Jenny's. They have a fair.
Just put me under the counter. That explains a lot.
Yeah. Explains so much. and now Lisa does it.
Yeah, right. Well, now she can't fit them under the counter. She just puts them in a corner.
I want to see his pantries. Scott was talking about his pantries the other day and how amazing they were. He's like, I like two of them, two different pantries, I guess walk-in pantries, and he was talking about how great they are. But I don't reckon I've seen them. I don't know if I don't think he's ever shown them on YouTube. If he has,
Showed what? I'm sorry.
The pantries. He has two
Oh.
pantries where they keep their cans.
I love looking at people's pantries.
Yeah,
that's like an obsession of mine.
and which I don't
do
care
pantry
that
tours. I'm all over that.
See, I don't care too much for all that. I like a little bit of it. I like to see what it looks like, but I mean, let's don't stop at every jar, you know. Okay.
No, but I like to see like the whole thing, how people lay them out, what kinds of things they got in there, how they organize them.
That's me. I like to see how the different ideas that people come up with on what they're doing. But anyway, I don't know how. The pantry, put him in the pantry or build a pantry. Lisa had to build something. I don't know what I'm talking about, Amanda. I have no clue. So what we have done is we divided up into Tuesday and Friday, which it may not be all the time because life is life. But I want to try and have a guest at least one time a week, you know, a specific guest that maybe that I could introduce to our community, and some of you may already know that. And another thing I want to do, I want to go back and have like a what do you call it when you bring back former guests, like a reunion show, or I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about?
No. I don't know what term you're looking for. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but
okay, well, that's all that matters.
I know what you're talking about.
And I think there's a name for it, but anyway, but I could get people to come on that has been on before.
Good morning, Audacity Donning.
Like you and Jesse and Tony and
Mayfield Ranch.
There's Katie from Mayfield Ranch. Hey, Audacity Donning, good to see you. Which I've had quite a few on. I'd have to go back and I'd have to go see because I started out, I think, with my daughter, which she's kind of been AWOL for a while now. I'm hoping she's going to get back into it once she gets into the house. But then I was trying to go back. I think I started off with her because she was safe, and I figured me and her could talk, and I wouldn't get all tongue-tied like I do now. And then I think I had Bryson, Hayden Park, and then from there it kind of gets vague. I know Jesse was on. I know Glenn.
That's because you just have so many guests. How do you keep them straight?
I'm going to have to go back and I'm going to have to look and who all was on, and maybe have a show. I could have a show that or a live, you know, and have each one of them, you know, bring them up. Hey, this is so and so, and this so and so, this so and so, this so and so. You know, and I don't know. I'm just thinking. I appreciate everybody that wants to.
Well, I feel like though too, everybody that you interview is in your chat right now, pretty much.
Maybe so. Yeah,
a lot of them. Yeah.
Lydia was a part of it. Well, a lot of them, I guess maybe Dan. No, I had never ever had Danny. Danny, I'm sorry. She did come up on the chat early on when I first started doing lives. She come up on the panel and she spoke back. That's when she was Hoagland Homestead. Mm-hmm. And then she got her own live, which is right after mine. So I said, well, she don't want to come on mine, and then had to go on hers. And then, you know, it just
got complicated.
Yeah, it got a little complicated. Hey, I need a spreadsheet. I wouldn't know how to do it. I wouldn't know how to work all that. My mother had a leather harness she put on me when I was a kid, so I wouldn't get away from her at fairs. Oh, I forgot. I'm glad you mentioned it, Andrea. August the 19th collab. Chuck, don't forget to mention Katie at Mayfield Schooling. The Fall Garden Plan collab to drop August the 19th. Hey, I've got a plan for that, Katie. Where's my finger? There it is. I've got a plan for that. Hold on. Where's Glenn and Jess at? I didn't see them. Did they come in?
I didn't see him either.
I didn't see him either. I don't know what he's.
But I'm juggling a kid, so I don't know. I'm not really paying attention.
Glenn and I had Glenn and Jess on. I even wrote down the details. Right. Oh, on the fall thing, the garden plan, fall garden plan. All right, she's got a collab. You got to put the hashtag fall garden plan, and you need to ask Katie about the information that she needs.
I guess I got to see that.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything on YouTube in the past month. I posted one video in July.
Okay. Well, see, I don't feel bad now for missing them. Glenn is busy camping. That's right. I think I remember seeing that. Boots and Bounty Homestead's doing the Keeping It Fresh collab this month. The next drop date is August the 15th.
There's so many collabs going on right now, and I'm in 2, and I'm like barely hanging on.
Barely hanging on. Well, it actually, I mean, I love the collabs. I do. I like to.
Oh, yeah. I think it's a lot of fun. I just got too much going on.
It does. It takes a little work to get it all.
I have not watched a single video from the Fall Fest 22 giveaway yet. And there's like 70 channels, 70 videos I have to watch. I guess 69 because I'm one of them.
That's with Gail?
That's with Gail. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, that's right. That's the one I was thinking of. Several people is a part of that. There was another one, Sarah, a homesteading hustle that she's doing. Collab drop date on September 15th as well. Okay.
So many collabs.
Yeah.
Can't keep.
But I think they're good ways to get to know people and know different channels, and the reason they done that, I think they wanted it to help the people that from the south and from the north, the different growing seasons. Yeah.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Yeah.
All for it.
Jesse celebrates that day as the day Lisa stopped running and said, "I do." I barely made it through the first 10 with Gail. I've watched several of those Fall Fest things. And basically it's just people saying, you know,
everyone says the same thing, but they give you a different word, which you did not use my word in your comments, so you're not entered in my drawing.
I did too. I'd have to go back and look at it, but I'm pretty sure I used it. I used it in a sly way. I didn't want to just put it. Just look it up. Look it up.
I'm gonna, because I was like, I don't think he said it.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Maybe you did. Maybe you did. Anyway.
Oh, I missed out on Teresa. And Teresa has a live. She goes live on Monday evenings too. She has a live.
Evenings are so hard. I don't make anyone's evenings.
You too busy with the kid. Did you check it out or you got distracted?
I'm distracted. You want me to look? I'll look.
I'm pretty sure I did. I mean, it'd be foolish of me not to write the word in.
Right. That's what I said. I was like, well, he commented, but I don't think he used
some people had a hashtag or an S at the end of the words. Hey, Laura, how in the world are you? Good to see you.
All right.
I had Laura on.
Here we
She
go.
was part of it.
All right. Let me see. Oh, you did.
Uh-huh.
You
What
did.
was the word?
Okay.
I forgot what the word was.
It was free.
Oh, free. Yeah, that's
You
right.
said you did not have any free time. Got it.
Does anyone
Gotcha.
see, man, this, what are you doing? What kind of language is that, Andrea? I don't think she meant that.
Shirt, probably.
Yeah.
It's actually a purple shirt. It's just the lighting.
Hey, where's my she is a mod. I was gonna say, where's my mod head?
Chuck won't even say it.
Oh, Andrea. And if you knew Andrea, you probably do know Andrea, but that's probably got off with her pretty bad. What are you looking for, Gwen? I missed something. Hers only has upload video. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. Somebody needs to get a hold of her. She's been eating too many watermelons here lately. We'll let you stay in for a little bit, Andrea. We don't want to get rid of you too much. We have a little grace period over here at Life with Blenda and Chuck, especially when their name is Andrea.
Everyone's allowed a little slip.
Can remove that shirt. Don't you love auto correct and all that? Or it's not autocorrect. It gets me. It's my own fingers. I type stuff.
Autocorrect gets me like none other.
Yeah.
It's rude. I'm like, no, that is not what I'm saying. Don't tell me what I'm saying.
Where's Creekside Maples? I know they must have no. Let me check up here and see what kind of. I just didn't think. I just didn't think Tony would let that one pass. But
he must be busy with something.
He may have been, because I didn't figure he'd let that and go without some kind of comment. Saying,
all right, well, this one is trying to fall asleep, so I'm gonna go put him to bed. Thank you for letting me come up. Try to catch my live tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing it out on my deck in front of the lake.
2 o'clock.
Well, now I gotta check because I can't remember. I said it earlier this week, and hold on, I'm looking.
Look,
it is set for scheduled. Come on, it just says the day.
Hey there, Senior Firewood Homestead, Larry Huddle.
Yes, it's set for 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock Central.
2 o'clock Central.
Yes, sir.
That's Amanda. That's Bare Bones Living.
Live from the lake.
This is the first live from Tennessee.
That's right.
All right, man. We can't afford to miss that one. She saw the shirt.
Lots of updates.
You guys must have something going on with shirt. I hadn't noticed it. Of course, I don't notice much.
Well, if I lean forward, it's different lighting. It's actually a purple shirt. It's from my alma mater high school. We were purple.
Okay. It's when she switches screens or something. I don't know what. I don't see it. Mickey Mouse could be running around in the background. I wouldn't notice it. Mickey Mouse and Woody Woodpecker be playing tic-tac-toe back there, and I would never notice it.
I'm pretty sure Scooby-Doo is playing back there.
Scooby-Doo? Okay. Well, Amanda, thank you so much for hopping up on here.
All right. Thank you. I'll see you guys later.
Go take care of that baby. Look at him. Look at that baby.
I will. He's tired.
Yeah, he's
tired.
Bye-bye. It was good to see Amanda, wasn't it? When somebody kind of disappears for a little bit, you get to miss them. And you get to wonder. Of course, I already knew where she was. so I wasn't worried too much. I knew she'd be back, but there are some people that you get to worried about because, there's something going on, something wrong with them. They're having health issues, they're having problems, or whatever. And we don't want that. We don't want people to have that. Look, I've got 15 minutes left, or let's say 14 minutes left. And I've got the thing pinned to the very top of this chat. If you want to stop. I did miss you, Danny, but you've come back. You already come back. You have come back with a bang. And I've seen you in other people's lives too. I see you all around. I see you all around town. All around town. No, I've got the link up top. Hey, y'all, I look. I tried to get Amanda to do it. I tried to get her to get one of them mobile things to put over the crib with a picture of me on it, with a voice recording saying, "I love life with Blending Chuck. I love life with Blending Chuck. I love life with Blending Chuck." But she has yet to do that. So Lydia, you're up when you had that baby. Look who I got up here. Hey, Jen, how in the world are you?
Where in the world am I?
I said, how in the world are you? What are you doing to your ear?
Trying to put my AirPods back in, but they won't go back. They won't activate. So I could hear through them instead of this.
Yeah. Does it do better?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you got it right there in your ear. It ought to do better, huh?
You'd think so, but they disconnect when I hit the StreamYard.
Yeah. Well, Andrea, we don't want no potty mouth up here. I'm gonna have to watch Jen close too. I got my my finger on the mute button when Jen pops up.
You never know what I'm gonna say. You gotta mute.
Yeah, they do good only if they work.
They're working now. Working good.
I don't know why them stupid dogs have to bark all day long. I was gonna back you up because I want to put somebody else up here with us. How about that? Can we see?
How about that?
Hey Jen, how you doing?
Hey.
I'm gonna put us all up here.
Danny.
Put us all up here. Danny.
Hey.
Here's the story of a lovely lady.
Do the head bob. Hey, I was listening to the Monkees earlier, bringing it back to the day. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Sing it, Danny. Take it over.
I was just doing the music for you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Get Jen out there with a guitar, Jesse with some drums.
Yeah.
I do the clap.
Papa Jesse, he said. Blue Self-Reliance. That's a woman. I'm sorry.
Blues all the way from the UK.
What's
it about?
From the UK.
About 6 o'clock in the afternoon over there?
Is it about 9 hours difference?
Yeah, I think they're about 8 hours difference. 8 or 9.
I couldn't believe Andrea was talking like that.
I know. I mean,
know.
You look at it.
She was digging for something. She was digging for something. I know that.
She was all sweet.
It wasn't health.
And, just innocent.
No,
Amanda
said Amanda leaves and they throw a party. What the heck? No. We just thought that you needed a solo.
No, Tony leaves, we throw a party. How you doing, Chuck?
I are doing good.
Is the weather still kind of gloomy and doom and gloom over there right now?
It is still kind of gloom doom over here.
I hope y'all not getting no hurricane. We don't need no hurricane in the Gulf. I know that.
Well, you know what happened, Jesse? We'll get one September 10th.
No, probably the 12th.
Right. Yeah, when we come back, huh?
Right.
Hey, yeah, let it happen on September 10th. I'll be out of town. Blow all you want.
You'll be up in Kentucky, Grand Rivers.
We'll be up in Kentucky. That's right. Of course,
I'm so excited about that. I can't even can't hardly contain myself.
Yeah, it's less than a month away.
less than
I'm
a
like
month.
counting down the days.
And you got to run. I know you're fixing to do your live, and we'll be over there. Our guarantee.
Guarantee.
Our guarantee we'll be there.
We gonna be there.
Yeah,
Yes.
it has to.
Yes, ma'am.
So Chuck said he wants you to pick him up on the way to get me. But he said something about treating with eating, and I just want to make that clear. If that's gonna happen, y'all gotta wait to eat until you come get me. So
You'll get picked up first, Danny.
Wait, wait, wait.
we'll come to Alabama
Don't you-
and then go back to Mississippi and get him.
If we have to do that, we're gonna meet halfway.
Don't you have to drive through Arkansas to get to Alabama?
No, they moved the states. They moved them
No.
around.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Jen.
Yeah, when Trump was in office, he moved them around.
Just get a bus, pick us up, pick Danny up, then go up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jesse,
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
RV or no? You're not bringing your RV, are you?
Well, if the diesel comes down, I might. But right now, I'm slated to take my Jeep, and I also got a hotel reserved just in case.
Well, we got a room.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you though, if you did have my uncle from over there in Houston has one, and he come over not too long back, and we hooked up a thing for him to plug his RV in and everything, so he would have you have a service 240, 50 amp, 30 amp service. Mm-hmm. Hooked it all up for him so he could stay and have their privacy and all that kind of stuff. But
Yep.
still have access.
Who's this? Your brother-in-law? You said?
That's my uncle.
Oh, your uncle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's over.
if you was a true friend, you'd have a 50 amp service and a gas pump right next to it, a diesel pump right next to it, so I could fill the RV up.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
it'd be nice to have. I'd be honest with you. I wish I did have a big tank, maybe an underground tank, so I can put a whole lot, make a 1,000-gallon tank or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna have to plan it out, Danny. You're not going to sit down and plan it out so we can get and
Yeah.
meet Chuck halfway.
Yeah.
Well, what I was thinking is you have to
He's still
come
gonna
up.
treat us even if he doesn't ride with us. I think that's what he said. Is if we just meet him, he'll feed us all.
Let me just send you my debit card, and y'all just take it and go.
No,
No deal.
no deal.
We've
If
got
you
to
don't
harass
if you
you
don't
all
come with
through
the card,
eating.
if you don't come with the card, we don't want it.
Katie, thank you so much for coming in. No, what I was thinking, he's got to drive right by my house. I mean, he's going to be 5 miles from my house. Well, 7 miles from the interstate.
Hey, I know what we can do. Danny can drive to your house, and then I drive to your house, and we pick her up right there, and then we go on up.
The only problem is it's still a good little ways. It's still
Okay.
probably 4
No, it's
hours.
4 hours.
Danny's about 3.5, 4 hours from my house.
4 hours. That's like me driving from Houston to San Antonio. That ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Or to Amarillo by morning.
Or the Amarillo by morning. Hey, you got Jen's attention up there.
Uh-oh.
Amarillo by morning.
Got George
Up
Strait
from
going on.
San
Her
Antonio.
eyes light up.
Didn't.
Country music. Every time, country music.
No, what I was thinking, if you was coming through and on the way, I didn't know what time you come through. Then I said, well, I'll just meet you up there since
Well, we'd like to go through there that way anyway, because that's going through Laurel, Mississippi.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where that famous show is at.
the hometown.
Hometown?
It's and see, that's the same interstate. Quit buzzing me.
Must be Tony.
I'm sorry.
It
Must be
wasn't
Tony.
me.
It's not Danny doing it.
The phone, it buzzes, and I keep it on silent all the time, and I miss most of the calls and texts.
Maybe it's Andrea trying to get you back.
It might be. No, she's cussing me out.
Yeah. Yeah. You need a shirt. You need a shirt. You need a shirt.
Yeah, no, she's on here. Don't you ever bleep and bleep bleep. Call me out on bleep and bleep 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 bleep.
Oh, you talking about Raquel from Cottonwood Ranch?
I wouldn't talk about Raquel like that.
No, you wouldn't. Not to her face, I know.
You all going to the HOA conference in Virginia this October?
No,
I haven't
I'm
even
not.
heard about that one.
I've heard about it. I don't.
Homesteaders of
I'm not
America?
going.
Yeah, that one's coming up.
That's a big one.
Virginia's kind of a long ways away from here, and it'd be fine if we hadn't already had other plans to go to a couple other places this year. Yeah, I'm not even going to mention that comment. Hey,
Well,
Gary, good to see you. Yeah, HOA is kind of expensive, especially for poor folk like me.
Like me.
Yeah, but
I mean, I got a new car, but I'm going to be paying for it until Emma graduates. So, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Don't
but I
let that deceive you.
I knew we was going to meet up in Kentucky anyway. So, I mean, I was going to meet y'all there, but I'm still stuck on this Jesse coming through thing.
I know. I didn't really understand it myself. He's like, well, we can come by and pick you up. And I'm like, come by and pick me up. Like, you're over here. I'm over here. Kentucky is up here. How can you come by and pick me up? That doesn't even make any
Danny, let me
like
explain
sense.
something. Let me explain something. If you plan it out, it don't matter. We're on vacation every day. All it is a drive. And if you enjoy looking at the scenery, it ain't nothing.
But I said,
Kentucky
hey,
is
whatever.
free.
I'm looking forward to it. I don't care. It don't have to make any sense. I'm down.
That's
I'm
right.
ready to go.
And in fact, I already called your boss and got some extra time off for you. So
Oh, good. Who's my
He
boss
knows the
again? Man upstairs, you talked to him about it, I guess.
No, I called your mom.
Oh, you did?
No, I didn't. I'm playing. I'm playing.
I
Hey,
actually did that one time. I
Well,
called
that's a
my
babysitter,
husband's.
so I mean that makes sense.
You called the
Who
boss?
you called, Jim?
I called my husband's boss. I
No.
called my husband's boss years ago, got him a day off, bought us airline tickets to Boston, didn't tell him we were going, got him to the airport, because I worked for a company that did airline tickets, American Express Travel. Got him all the way to the airport. He didn't know, because we were taking tickets to a customer who forgot their tickets. 6 o'clock in the morning, surprised him. We flew to Boston. He had no clue. It was great for the weekend.
Wow. He probably had the same shirt and same pants, same underwear he had.
No, I shipped a box of our clothes to the hotel
Oh.
ahead of time. This was 20 years ago when shipping was affordable. Yeah. It was a big surprise. It was fun.
Yeah. That wasn't me that did it. It was your former president that did that.
Yeah. Andrea, one of these days we're going to get over there to Georgia. I like Georgia. I guess it's nostalgic to go back to where I used to roam around a little bit. But
I swear. Speaking of Georgia, we went to the farmer's market yesterday and we bought a boatload of peaches. These things were the size of softballs. I'll tell you, those Georgia peaches are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they known for it. Everything over there, every street over there is named Peachtree Street.
Lisa's fixing to make some peach mango jam. I can only imagine.
Went to Acapulco.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't coming in the summer. I don't go nowhere in the summer. I wait till the fall most of the time.
Where in
right,
Georgia
y'all.
does she live?
What's that?
Where in Georgia does she live? Like,
No, kind of toward the southeast corner
Oh,
of
she's
Georgia.
probably close to the coast.
okay.
Yeah, closer to the coast than
Right.
in Florida, kind of down in that area.
She's a Florida, Georgia girl. Mm-hmm.
Not too far out of there. Look, I done run out of time. Ann is about to start. I think Jesse put the.
I dropped the link.
You dropped the link somewhere. I
Yep.
thought I saw it. I appreciate y'all coming out. I hate we didn't have much time to visit, but that's just the way it is. Don't forget, I got Megan living the height life. They started living off grid. I mean, their whole journey. If you had never seen them, you're going to want to meet them. That's this Friday evening. I know a lot of y'all have stuff going on Fridays, but you can get the word out for me. Southeast Georgia, inland from Savannah. But let's get over there and say hello.
And then
And
say,
so-
be in there and with Miss Ann. I ain't gonna look like this on my live. I don't shower and get ready for your live, Chuck.
I don't need
Danny, you look fine just like that, girl.
Yeah,
I gotta
that-
show off my new shirt though. I got my shirt for my channel. I'm so excited.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
all the lives before Danny comes in, you know, she hair is all of it, and then her
Yeah,
life
I
comes in,
know.
she's like
Yeah.
all got makeup, and her hair is all like she been to a salon and got her nails done, and
But
Whatever. Hush.
Danny,
Okay,
there ain't
bye.
nothing
See you,
there ain't
Miss
nothing
Ann.
wrong with that Teletubby you got going on there.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
all right, y'all, let's get over there and say hello to Ann Dale. I appreciate everybody coming.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Chuck.
y'all coming up here. Y'all
Thank you
know
for
I
letting
always
us up.
appreciate y'all. Everybody in the chat,
Bye, y'all.
thank y'all so much, and we will talk to y'all later.
Bye bye.